It has been reported that the United States Congress purchased a significant amount of Ripple's XRP at an astounding price of $7,635 per unit. This is an action that has never been seen before and goes against the fundamental protocols of the financial industry. With this decision, a new benchmark has been established for the value of XRP, and it demonstrates that governments and businesses are becoming more receptive to the utilization of digital currencies. In anticipation of gaining a comprehensive understanding of the significance of this historic purchase, the world of finance is currently holding its breath on the news. The future of XRP and currencies in general is uncertain. What does this imply for their future? In a decision that has jolted the financial markets and has the potential to be interpreted as a turning point for digital currencies, the United States Congress has decided to purchase a significant quantity of XRP. The occurrence of this event causes a great number of individuals to be concerned about the future of Ripple and the cryptocurrency environment as a whole. Additionally, it demonstrates that the use of cryptocurrencies is growing in popularity among official government sectors. In order to have a complete understanding of how severe this scenario is, it is necessary to conduct an in-depth investigation into Ripple's XRP, how it operates, and the potential reasons that an official organization would engage in such a massive transaction. This section will provide the background information that is required in order to conduct a comprehensive analysis of the implications of this arrangement. Ripple, the business that is responsible for the production of XRP, has been at the forefront of blockchain technology for a considerable amount of time. For the purposes of Ripple's payment system, XRP serves as both a cryptocurrency and a bridge currency. It is claimed
This technology will enhance the speed of international transactions while simultaneously reducing their costs, particularly in sectors such as banking infrastructure and foreign payments.
Instead of the traditional mining-based mechanism that Bitcoin typically employs, the system makes use of a consensus record, which consumes less energy and speeds up the processing of transactions. Because of the significant implications it will have for the development of transactional systems all over the world, the technology that underpins it may have been a major selling point for Congress. Prior to this historic exchange, there was a significant amount of fluctuation in the price of XRP. In the Bitcoin market, this is considered to be typical. The cost of it has fluctuated all over place in the past. During the period of time between 2017 and 2018, the value of Bitcoin increased from less than $1 to approximately $4. Despite this, the $7,635 purchasing price that Congress has mentioned is a significant increase. It could indicate that the market has undergone a substantial shift, or it could indicate that the item has been purposefully overpriced for reasons that have not yet been fully disclosed. Although there are a few hypotheses that have been proposed, the reason that Congress made its decision is still a mystery to the general public. A number of specialists believe that this could be a deliberate action taken with the intention of maintaining XRP status as a digital currency that is supported by the United States government and possibly counteracting the effects of other digital currencies that are not supported by the government, such as the digital yuan. Some people believe that it might be a component of larger reforms to the financial system that are intended to incorporate digital assets into the existing financial systems. This acquisition provides Ripple with a competitive advantage that could be beneficial to the company in terms of negotiations and relationships with other financial institutions. By purchasing anything of this nature, a national government demonstrates its support, which may result in an increase in the number of individuals who trust and utilize Ripple's technology all over the world. An asset that is well known in the cryptocurrency world, XRP was just recently included in the financial policy of the United States government. It is possible that this may result in the passage of new legislation that will make digital currencies more secure and more widely used in personal and business financial transactions. It may also result in changes to the laws that govern cryptocurrencies, thereby establishing guidelines for the management of digital assets in the framework of federal financial regulations. Shock, uncertainty, and enthusiasm have been the responses that have been received from those working in the field of international finance. Specifically, the financial markets in Europe and Asia are particularly interested in the implications that this may have for the worldwide regulations governing cryptocurrencies and the stability of the markets for digital currencies. As a result of this historic action, it is possible that additional governments throughout the world will seek to investigate the ways in which they can directly deal with cryptocurrencies as a means of investing, as a tool for setting financial policy, or even as their own digital currency. This may make it simpler for a greater number of individuals to utilize cryptocurrency, but it may also result in an increase in the number of legal and financial issues that arise, considering that cryptocurrencies are relatively new and frequently ambiguous under U.S. law. The legal situation surrounding the purchase is made more problematic by this fact. In this section, we discuss the potential legal issues that may arise in the future, as well as the necessity of. In order to provide the government with assistance in dealing with digital assets on such a huge scale, a new law is now being drafted and is in the process of being put into effect. It is for the purpose of providing help that this is being done. In order to acquire a more in-depth comprehension of the circumstance, discussions were held with a diverse range of financial specialists who brought with them a variety of various experiences and perspectives. There was a conversation that took place regarding the possibility of this happening, and as a result of that discussion, it was determined that this action had the potential to establish a new standard for the way in which the government deals with cryptocurrencies. In the course of this conversation, we talked about the possibility that something similar could take place. This would not only have an effect on the market, but it would also have an effect on the prospective rules that could be adopted in the future. This is just one of the many ways in which this would have an impact. Just one of the many ways in which this could have an impact. This is just one of the many possible outcomes that could result from this. The occurrence and issue has been the topic of a significant amount of discussion, not only in the discourse of the general public, but also in the discourse of the major media outlets. In both of these situations, this is the case. Regarding the scenario, there were several different types of media that simultaneously voiced cautious hope and strong rejection of the circumstance from a range of views. This was done in response to the scenario. The thoughts and feelings that people have when it comes to cryptocurrencies in general have been disseminated through a wide range of different venues that are located all over the internet. These channels contain a variety of online forums, debates, and news articles among their offerings. The components of the investment that are both exciting and troubling at the same time have been the primary subject of these discussions and articles. For the purpose of the investment that has been made, these characteristics have been the primary focus of attention during the process. There is a significant difference between the degree of risk that is associated with this investment and the level of risk that was associated with past government spending on technology and infrastructure. In addition, the one-of-a-kind concepts that are also being investigated are a crucial characteristic that sets this venture apart from others. This is as a result of the fact that study is currently being carried out on a wide range of different topics. The government is currently engaged in discussions over the likelihood of making this investment, which is the reason for this situation. To be more specific, this is the situation with relation to the collection of circumstances that was discussed earlier in the conversation. If we study the situation from this perspective, it is quite likely that we will be able to get a more comprehensive grasp of the manner in which the government is adjusting the way in which it invests money. This is because the manner in which the government invests money is being altered. Even if the dust has settled on this monumental day, it is still feasible to recognize long-term adjustments in the financial standards of the United States, as well as swings in the markets for cryptocurrencies. Furthermore, it is conceivable to identify these shifts. This is due to the fact that the day was so significant. Despite the fact that the dust has settled, this is still the situation that exists. When seen from two distinct points of view, this transaction has the potential to be interpreted as either a brave move toward the development of financial technology or a reckless. Take a trip into locations that have not been explored before. There is a possibility that one of these readings is correct. Two different interpretations are both legitimate options or possibilities that can be taken into consideration according on the findings of the examination. While it is feasible that one of these readings is correct, it is also plausible that the others are mistaken. There is a possibility that one of these interpretations is accurate, yet it is also a possibility that the other interpretations are incorrect. It is essential to recognize that the participation of the United States Congress in the cryptocurrency known as XRP is a crucial turning point in the history of all cryptocurrencies. This is something that should be noticed. This episode marked a key turning point in the course of events. One of the most significant turning points was found out as a result of the fact that this activity took happen. Because of the occurrence of this event, cryptocurrencies have moved from the margins of the financial sector to the halls of power within the government. This shift has occurred as a result of the movement of cryptocurrencies. Immediately following the occurrence, this is the result that follows. XRP is the only thing that can be declared with complete and undeniable certainty, and that is the participation of the Congress of the United States in XRP. This is the one thing that can be assuredly said without any reservations whatsoever. There is only one thing that can be asserted with complete and utter certainty, and that is this one